Spitting like cheap raws, you cheap too. When they heat spall, start singing like aspirations. You just some smooth crooks, try to build a renaissance, spitting Bob, and I'ma blow up straight to the cage. Yo, Swag 100, your boy, son of 215. Y'all about to get into this exclusive interview that everyday 2 out right now. That's the one success of none. Another 22, boy. Yo, son of 215, my brother, my guy. Swag 100, you already know what it is. What's up, Swag? What we talking about? What we doing?
Oh man, you know man, I'm glad to have you in the platform, man.
Facts.
Been a while, man. I've just been trying to catch up with you, man, for a long time.
You doing your thing too. Everybody doing their thing right now. You know,
Exactly,
we popping right now. You already know how it goes. It's only right we collide.
Son of 215 is on the scene, man.
Yeah, we rolling.
I see you, you know, you've been working real hard, man.
Facts.
Actually, I watched you all last year, man. You know,
Love.
Yeah, great project out, Veterans Day.
Two. You know that. Spin off for part 1. You know that.
And you on part 2.
Part 2. Facts.
And right now, to be honest with you, I just feel like you one of the only few people in the city. All your music is pertaining to the city.
Facts.
You know, so
I'm glad you picked that up, bro.
What made you go there, bro?
Yo, coming up, making the music, doing my thing, it was always different stages of Philly for me. Like, you know what I mean? No matter where I go, this is always home. This is always what it is. So I try to give them different stages of that, but still with the Philly background. Like, Philly done taught me everything. It's everything to me, man. And I'm sure it's a lot of people like that out there, man, that love their city, man. Like I love mine, man. This was the soundtrack for everything for me. Like my pop come from down south, so him landing here, like, why he land here? He could have landed anywhere else. You know what I mean? It dates all the way back to that for me. Mom left him down south. She shoot up north, trying to find something better. You know what I mean? Leave him down south. He 18, just turned into man. He chased her back up right up north with his mom, up Philly. He laying here. Meet my mom, and there you have it. Then the story begins, you know what I mean? So Philly is everything to me, man. And you already know, man, like I feel like every great city and great artists in hip hop, you know what I mean? Great storytellers, you can always, like Big was for Brooklyn and Pac was for the West Coast, and you know what I mean? Pump was to the BK, like, and we got a lot of them in Philly too, man. Like shout out Freeway too, man. Like he said, man, last year, I mean, State of Emergency, one of the best joints that came out last year, man. Keep it 100, man. And it's still moving, man. Shout out my OG Free, man. And all he was going through, man. Then he went through, cause that's Philly, man. Like I said, man. It's a cold town, it's an underdog town, man. Anyway.
Being so saying it's around the day, came in the South, came out Philly.
Yeah.
So you came about, and you was growing up, what area of the city,
Uptown. Shout out Uptown, man. That shit is a major component of my whole flow.
So that's where you get
that's where it begins. You know what I mean? For me, that's where it begins for them. Uptown where it begins for me. Mama trying to get a better life for the youngins. You know what I mean? Pop with it too. And Pop tell me he got to trace some music back when he was a youngin'. He was doing his thing down south, little singer group he was doing his thing before he slid up north. You know what I mean? Have his family, that's slow. But Uptown is where we landed, man. Shout out the backside, Mount Airy, that's where I'm from. All back there, Simons and Pennypacker and King and Edmonds and Leeds and Shellingham Mall and, you know what I mean? The Rug, Sharpneck, Ogas, all that. The backside. You know what I mean? The Terror Dome, I like to call it. The good, the bad, and the ugly, and the real, man. A lot of great spitters come from Uptown, man. A lot of great spitters. You know what I mean? A lot of them. Them my guys, man, and them guys, they all know what's up. They know when it come to me.
So when it comes to your music, I noticed like you're not following the average Philly cadence.
Nah.
The average style that everybody from Philly kind of come up with.
Yeah.
Try to transgress. Where did you get this original piece?
My flow, I put it together from, you know what I mean, like I said, Uptown, So you got uptowns, break it down into sections. You know, you got all different sections of the town. You got, you know what I mean, always coming up, uptown was just known for being fly. We always had our own thing. You know what I mean? Me and Swag was talking about that earlier. You know, ball players, niggas that rumble, niggas that spit, niggas, and you know they fly because it's uptown. You know what I mean? You got them dark driveways and trees and all that. So we seen our ups and downs uptown, but that's still where the money at. Like, you feel me? You got the 309 is right there, so you know. We right there. We the most people. The county right there. We were shakers. You know what I mean? Young niggas playing ball. So you got that, and then you know all like everybody got their role in life. Like I said, music was always there for me. Like my niggas coming up, they was always into the sports and all that shit. I was into the bar work. That was my thing. But like if it wasn't for my brother Leaf, like cause I tried to, you know, I still was doing my other shit, my balling, whatever with the ladies, work, trying to get $1 or something. But I always could spit that shit. Since a pups is fucking with the middle school shows and shit they used to have, like little talent shows and shit. My man used to always stay on me about it. Like, yo, keep spitting. You gotta battle this nigga. Do this, spit right here. Yo, do this show. Yo, you gotta do this. And
what year you really felt like, yo, like this is my career?
20, I always say 20, 2000, and 2010. That's the best era of Philly hip hop to me. Best era. High school for me was 99 to 03. So that's when I really said, that's when
2000 or 2010?
I would say 2000, no. 2003 is when I say 2000, 2003 is the area where I say I'm doing it. But then I'm saying from 2000 to 2010, that's my favorite era of Philly hip hop. Right. Like mine, I'm talking about. That's the PB. That's the niggas was drunk. You know what I mean? And I was a young nigga, you know what I mean? Looking up to the Beans and the Dutches and you know what I mean? And the Sandmans and you know what I mean? These niggas was, you know what I mean? And they was fly while they was doing the Philly way. And all the out of town niggas come through always say like, yo, the Philly niggas is, you done had some of the best niggas come through here and say, yo, these niggas is the hottest niggas.
We seen that you came up under some good energy last year.
Facts.
It just seemed like from that point, or it was like the next thing I noticed was like, you know, he was making different type of.
Yo, I gotta shout out 1122, man. I gotta shout out Key and McKev. That's my fam, that's my folks. They always riding, they behind me, they supporting anything I got going on. They moving with me, business-wise, marketing-wise. Cause if you playing an indie game and you don't think you need your own marketing and all of that, you tripping. Cause it's all on you. If you stumble up into a good situation, like for example, like shout out EQ Distro, a distribution company that's willing to try to play ball with you, put you in good positions, give you good placements and good direction and good marketing and stuff like that, then that's definitely a plus. Because some of the greats them shout out Master P, niggas like, you know what I mean, Birdman and niggas went indie and killed the indie game. You know what I mean? But you gotta have your shit in place, and 1122 is definitely the place to come do that at in Philadelphia, in my eyes. Shout out my man Kev. My man Kev from up NY, he from the home of hip hop. He from where hip hop is born. You know what I mean? And he them buildings us Philly niggas dream about getting to, but we can't always make it down I-95, cause shit is real in the 215. My man got access to that. I'm giving him, dude, a swag. Swag.
So let me ask you this though, for the fans.
Yeah.
Musically, you know, what's the perception that you want to give your listeners?
Oh, that's a beautiful, damn. Yeah, swag. Philadelphia. The Philadelphia experience, man. A nigga from Philadelphia that's from uptown, trying to figure his way out. He done seen the good, the bad, and the real. You know what I mean? And he got this one thing that could take him there, and he's coming from a city where a lot of niggas get to take it there, but it's always something that draw you back to the city, because this city is such a real place that he's saying, you know what? I'm gonna take that and embrace it. This Philly, man, it's the good, the bad, and the real, man. Who else will tell you about it, man?
It just seemed like with your music, though, you know, you could have took the new wave.
Right.
You could have took the old boom back.
Right.
But what it does seem like you was able to do was take classical beats with some original sounds that did have a little bit of the boom back, but
Facts.
some of the 808s in it.
Facts.
So it's like you got this new sound of classical music.
Classical timeless shit.
Where it comes from the selections of the instrumentals and beats and stuff like that.
Like that like I said, you know, that Nas, it was written, that J Dynasty type or Reasonable Doubt type shit, Big Ready to Die type shit, the Wu first shit, that type air state property, the first state property joint, the first Figures joint, shit like that. That was my shit that was haunting me to practice. Jada and them, the Locks and them, Camp Low, niggas like that. Like these was niggas I idolized, Free and them, like the whole state pop. They was gods to us coming up, to me and my niggas. They was gods. Like you couldn't tell us nothing. Like we had the state property, close, everything. They was everything to us. Like, yeah, these niggas, sun never shine in the ghetto. I went to, bought that joint.
Speaking of the greats, you got songs with some of the greats.
Facts.
Some of the features that you can add on some of your projects?
Like I said, you got the State of Emergency joint with me and the OG Free. That was a beautiful moment. Shout out Free, it's my OG. Forever love him for that. Rest in peace to his son. Who else was on the joint? Me and Dutch, me and my OG Dutch. Beautiful moment. Major Figures, they was guys to us. They was guys. My nigga could have been Dutch, I could have been Spade. This nigga could have been motherfucking Bump that day. That's what, when we was practicing, I go in there, pop right on my tape deck, study niggas. Study the greats. Alright, my shit gotta be right up there with this nigga shit. You know what I mean?
You can say any artist from Philadelphia was the most influential in the hip-hop culture of Philadelphia. Who would you say?
To me, it gotta just be hip-hop. It can't be music, period. It gotta be just hip-hop.
I mean, you part of hip-hop culture?
Yes, I want it to be, alright, let's keep it just hip-hop. Hip-hop, Schoolie. Schoolie D. To me, Schoolie D. Schoolie gave, you know what I mean? Like they said, the first time they heard that gangster rap is from Schoolie. That East Coast flow, that from real Philly, like, oh shit, Philly talking that other shit. They ain't talking that just Jerry Curl shit, party and disco shit, they talking that.
You say Schoolie D?
I say Schoolie.
I mean, I could not disagree with you.
Schoolie had a great, I feel like, hand in the East Coast sound, forming that next East Coast sound, that reality rap, that, you know what I mean, for us, representing for Philly, because you around then, you had Easy and them, Cube and all of them, and Ice-T and all of them, a couple niggas from New York that was rocking on that type time, you know what I mean, Schoolie's, what does that mean? And he's talking that Philly shit, that fly shit, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. And glamorous, I can't forget Cool C and Steady and them, yeah.
Let's say a year from now, you know, when we look back, people look at this interview, they hear this great interview, a year from now,
Yeah.
where would you like to be on a plateau in your career?
Still making music. I want to be producing music. Couple artists, maybe a couple artists. I don't know, I still feel like I got a lot of flow left in me. Still spitting my shit, you know what I mean? Still going at it with my own music and doing my thing, but I would like to work with a couple of artists and produce some music, get behind the pen, behind the production, and just seeing something that sound right and just knowing like, yo, that's it, that's a banger right there. We could do something with that. See if I can mold some R&B artists, cause I got shout out my man Kilo. Shout him out. We got a couple records off this new joint. You know what I mean? You know what? For swag, SON. We gonna get out some SON. We got some Kilo on there. I got John with an artist, Young Nunu. Shout out Nunu, chick with the juice in them. You know what I mean? But yeah, seeing if I can mold some artists and work with some artists. Still working with my man Kev doing our thing. Cause you know he in Philly.
You know, most artists, you know, once they start getting further down in career, it's not that they stop doing music, but they start putting money into other places. Do you feel that you see yourself investing in something?
Yeah, I just was talking to my man earlier, man. We was talking about investing in the weed shit, in the legalized weed over in Jersey. Trying to get dispensaries and delivery and all them. I think that's where the bread at, cause I think Hov just grabbed the joint in that joint too. They said Hov just invested in that shit. So, and I want to invest in the studio too. I want to have a studio in Philly. definitely need a studio, another studio in Philly. You know what I mean? Where I want to bring artists up, become an artist. They try and do their thing, and they need an outlet, and they want to get somewhere and do their thing, and really want to try to get it a place where they could come. You know what I mean? Like an 1122. You know what I'm saying? That's what my man got going on. That's what he doing. So, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, you know, we the number one resource for hip-hop industry knowledge.
Always.
We consider ourselves to be in the hip-hop culture, so I will ask you this before we get up out of here. If you had a single hand in controlling the culture, and you had a chance to make any change,
right?
What would you do for an upcoming artist that was in your shoes?
If I could change anything. You know what? I would say add more to the distribution companies that's trying to pick up artists now. Like having more avenues for them. Like being able to get more behind the artists and more behind what they got going on in the songs or the video or whatever they got going on, giving them a good push, maybe even a bag or two more here. More artists getting a bag of shit when they link up with these distribution companies. I would like to see more of that, because I know it's a lot of talented artists that make it to that level, get with distribution companies and stuff like that, but might not be able to have the means to move on or go on or keep going on their own. So I would like to see more of these distribution companies colliding with these artists and making it pop off, making it happen, maybe putting investing some bread behind them, you dig?
That's a great answer. Last question before we get out of here.
Yeah, swag.
It's always artists watching these videos, so I try to always make sure they learn something.
Alright.
If you learn anything throughout your musical career, and you had to tell anyone something that probably would benefit their career, what would you tell them?
Damn. I say, I tell an artist, take your time, just take your time, hone your craft, and be on your business, be about your business. You know what I mean? Don't wait for nobody else to be about your business for you, be about your business. You know what I mean? Have your business right. You definitely need to have your business right in this game, playing this game. So that's the advice I would give them.
So you want to tell everybody, you know, what they need to look out for, what's coming up?
You already know what's coming up.
Also, I did see you out here doing a lot of community service as well.
Yeah, shout out City of Dreams, Sister Talia, I Am Plex, everybody over there, you know what I mean, trying to get back to the city. Can't be talking about the city and preaching the city in my verses and not really be about it. So been out here shaking and moving with her, trying to get. Look, that's Sister Talia calling right now. That's crazy. Shout out Sister Talia. That's who just was calling. City of Dreams. Shout them out. Yeah, but that's more so just like, you know, loving Philly. Loving Philly. Loving Philly. You know what I mean? Just loving Philly, man. And wanting to see it get better as a city. It is getting better though. It's getting there. But our music scene, I feel like, is untouchable. I feel like our music scene is just like, we great enough to be where the Miamis and Vegas and, you know what I mean, these places is, you feel me? Like LA's and, you know what I mean? We got New York right there, so New York really rooting for us. Like, New York always been there to lend a helping hand, but it's like, you know what I mean? Y'all still gotta come correct, play shit and move y'all. And it's like somehow it's, you know what I mean? And we still be having a lot of crazy shit going on, crazy spitters, niggas from every era that was just dumb nice, like, yo, these niggas, but you know, it's Philadelphia, man. You know how it go. You heard Hove, Philadelphia. Big Hove, all them niggas that pay homage to the 215, man.
I always say that Philadelphia was one of the cities worldwide, internationally respected for their lyricism and their rap abilities, but never was able to actually take and manipulate, benefit off of, you know, the looks that we get from all around the world.
Facts.
Why do you think so?
I mean, we still do though. I mean, niggas still do. Niggas been.
What do you think why we can't manipulate as a city?
Like I feel like.
We break as a city.
I feel like it's times that we do. It's just not enough of us to notice. You know what I mean? There just don't be enough of us to notice. Like we'll have a nice run, and it'll be like 2, 3 motherfuckers on or something. Other places, I mean, be having like 6, 7, 10, 12, and if they do have 2, 3 motherfuckers, them niggas be colossal. You know what I mean? Really bullying the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Meek right now is he really running with the goats right now. But it's like we need, and niggas that tap in and out, Black Thought tap in and out. But he still got a nice situation going on. Him late night with my man, he still got a nice, like niggas be around. Philly niggas be sweet sprinkle, we still in the essence of it. We still in, best believe you look deep enough, you gonna find you a Philly nigga somewhere, Philly chick somewhere holding it down in the industry.
They got probably like 40 rappers.
Yeah.
Like heavy. New York got probably like 20 right now.
Yeah.
Los Angeles probably got like 50.
Yeah.
And then we look at our city, we just like, we got you see what I'm saying? So it's like, how can we get past that? You know what I'm saying?
Listen.
And say we got another 15, 20.
Now you feel me though? Now you see what this whole Sunday 215 thing is about then, man. And then you understand.
Yeah.
That's me. Like, yo, that's how we get past it. Like, yo, I got to be about my city 24/7, man.
So we talking about 215, but talk about the 215.
215, you know, that's a clothing line, brand, a label, entertainment company, anything it is, man. It's me, man. It's my entity, man. It's Philly, man. It's a part of the 1122, EQ, all that, our foundation and tree, and you know, 215 Philly, man. Sunday 215. We got the hoodies, we got the shirts, we got some merch. You know what I mean? I'm doing other shit, trying to tap into some other shit, some acting, some hosting, a lot of other shit going on. You know what I mean? Behind the pen. Shout out to anything that's going on, man. That's my personal thing. That if any artist that feel like they trying to work, they really want to put some work in, and they need some guidance and they need some help with it, and they need somebody to help them with direction, that's just there for them. That's something to leave behind for the next, you know, the next chapter, the ones coming next. 215. That's to let them know we was here. You know what I mean? 215, Sunday 215, and them. Oh yeah, them niggas was right. You know what I mean? So y'all know what it is.